Welcome back to Shaving Down Under. I'm Doug. It's Friday. It is November the 11th. The 11th of the 11th, Remembrance Day. So we'll do a Remembrance Day theme shave. So soap-wise, we're going to go with an Aussie soap, and rightfully so, Squadron soaps. And this is their red lead, which I've featured before. Scent-wise, this is their interpretation of bay rum or Old Spice. I think it was Old Spice. So I've got a few razors and cases that could play the game. Just give this a quick shine here on the t-shirt. And so we're going to go with this one here. Obviously American, as the big eagle on the lid would suggest. And of course it is. Let's try and hold this up without stuff falling out. There it is, a beautiful razor. I've got a few of these now. This is the only purple one I've got. I've got two car keys, and as you can see under the cap here, I might have to put this down. Property of the United States, the US Army, I think it says. Don't have my glasses on, sorry people. I'm just moving around in the light there to get it to show up. I haven't even thought about the blade. What have we got here? This is where I keep my blades. These two little holders, if you look around online, really worthwhile getting hold of, because you just pop your blade in there. Let's go with this iridium, the Wizamat razor blade that we used the other day. And there we have it. Classic razor from Gillette. So I've gone with, I'll just give this a bit of a quick stir. Sort of brushes were made back in the day, and I thought, back then a lot of brushes were just bristle. They, they obviously would have been, I can really show off here. This is a great lather from Squadron soaps, always. So I've gone with my bristle brush. There weren't really many Australian razor examples for back in the day. They seem to have just been straight razors. I do have a Bengal straight razor that was gifted to me from my sister-in-law Jen. Thanks, Jen. And she got it from a garage sale down the southeast of the state, a country garage sale. And the person selling it said that it belonged to their grandfather, and he did take it to war. So maybe one day I'll use it. There's a lot to learn with straight razors, especially the honing and the sharpening part. But it would be a good Remembrance Day shave. So you've got to take it on face value. That's what actually happened with that razor. But that's what you can do with a lot of things, isn't it? I've got a book here I'll show you soon. I'll hold up. A war history book from the Great War. These are a great shave. And as you can see behind me, the Brighton shirts are back up. So what happened there is midweek there was now I don't know the correct pronunciation, but it's either the Carabao Cup or the Carabao Cup. Anyway, we played Arsenal and they scored the first goal of the game, and it was at their home ground, so they were very vocal. They haven't lost at their home ground in a long time. Very impressive record. And unfortunately for the Gooners, we scored the next three to win 3-1. And they've been knocked out. And we go into the fourth round, and apparently we're playing Charlton, who I don't know a lot about. Their emblem is a hand holding a sword. So any Brits out there who can fill me in with a Charlton story, down in the comments, I would appreciate that. Hear a little bit about them. I'm not sure what division they're in. Whether they're non-league or League 1, 2 or the Championship League. And you'd expect to win. But one thing I've learnt watching the English Premier League is there is no such thing as an easy win. Or an expected win. In fact, I believe Charlton are the only London-based team left in the Cup. So that means all the rest have been knocked out. They either got knocked out like Arsenal did by Brighton. Forest knocked someone out. I reckon Forest knocked out Tottenham. So it's good to see Nottingham Forest have got something to play for at the moment, considering they're way down the bottom. So the book. I'll just finish under my neck here. Under my neck, on my neck, under the jaw. And this is the book. Bill the Bastard. So it's not about a human, it's about the horse. Bill, who was quite the war hero. And I'll read the back page for you in a second, so you can get an understanding for the book. There may be some people out there already who have read the book or know the story of Bill. These razors are very keen shave. Give you a nice close shave without being overtly aggressive. Okay, so I'll show you the cover of the book again. If you want to freeze it and look it up online. So on the back, we'll just give you a quick spiel of that. Don't have my glasses on, so it'll take a little longer, slower to read. So Bill was massive. He had power, intelligence, and unmatched courage. In performance and character, he stood above all the other 200,000 Australian horses sent to the Middle East in the Great War. But as war horses go, he had one serious problem. No one could ride him but one man, Major Michael Shanahan. Some even thought Bill took a sneering pleasure in watching would-be riders hit the dust. Bill the Bastard is the remarkable tale of a bond between a determined trooper and his stoic but cantankerous mount. They fought together. They depended on each other for their survival. And when the chips were down, Bill's heroic efforts and exceptional instincts in battle saved the lives of Shanahan and 4 of his men. By September 1918, Bill the Bastard was known by all members of the entire Desert Mounted Corps. They used his name not as an insult, but as a term of endearment. Bill had become a legend, a symbol of the courage and unbreakable will of the Anzacs. There was no other horse like Bill the Bastard. Okay, I'm just going to do the last bit of the shave in silence as the minute silence for reflection and respect to the fallen, and also to the people who survived. And that also includes all the animals that were used. another great shave. Like you say, I'll leave links for Red Lead for Squadron soap. There's only this one left at the moment, and the other one I've got, just can't think of the name off the top. Group Captain, Group Sergeant, Staff Sergeant, something like that. So this is a real Old Spice, and I was tossing up about using the splash today, but I know the missus just doesn't like Old Spice, so I've had to go the compromise. So we're going to go with the Bay Rum from Drake's Bay Rum, which is Darwin Shaving from France. Big shout out to Thomas, top fella. So I'm going to go with that. As much as it would be nice to go with that. Yeah, happy wife, happy life. You know, you blokes have got wives and long-term partners, etc. You understand the saying. Definitely get hold of some of this stock, and it's really well worth it. It's top-notch quality. I think most Australian shavers now are switched on to Squadron, and I believe the fellow who makes it is not in the best of health, so he makes it when he can. So what is there? Snap it up and help the fella out. Help a mate out. Okay, let's go to the splash. So this is Darwin Shaving's interpretation of Bay Rum as well. Oh, there's sting. We need a bit more. Now, with this Bay Rum, they've got a nice smoky element to it. And it's really nice, very tasteful. So I will leave links to Darwin Shaving as well. Oh, magnificent. I feel good. Now, I've got to run. Thanks for sticking around, and yeah, I hope you have a good weekend. I'm going to Stupid O'Clock at the Casino next Sunday night and watch Brighton play, I think it's Aston Villa, so hopefully we can pick up another win there. That'd be really nice. And then there's the break for the World Cup. So I think our next game's late December, and then there's a few games early January, and then there's, I think it's a 2-week window, trade window, where there's no games, and then it's back into it. Okay, anyway, we'll catch you soon. Take care. Ciao for now.